Hey guys, how's everyone's week going? My name is JotoJ. If you don't already know, this is my new channel where I talk all about collecting Pokemon. I used to collect the Pokemon cards back in 99, 2000, 2001. I got a little bit bored of it after that, stopped collecting. I got back into it in about 2010, started buying up all the things that I didn't have back in the day, and then 2019 I sold everything. I do regret it now. The prices have gone absolutely ridiculous over the past year. I've been trying to replace everything that I used to have and it's been really expensive, but honestly I've had some bargains over the past year. My collection has actually gained a lot of value since, so I've definitely made a profit on my investment so far. Let me show you a few things that I've picked up over the past few days. New mail has arrived. I'm not going to record myself opening the parcels because it just takes so long and that will bore you to death, so instead I'm just going to show you the things that I've got. Stay tuned because the last card I'm going to show you is an absolute grail for me. It's something I've wanted for ages. It's something I wanted a long time ago, and I got back into the hobby back in about 2010. Finally acquired this grail. Here is the stack of the cards. Let's move the camera, show you what I've picked up. Okay guys, so I've got my friends Bulbasaur and Mew here helping me out. It's two of my favourite Pokemon of all time. Let's see what we've got. So first up is a reverse holo Typhlosion from Unseen Forces. This isn't a card, a set that I collected back in the day. This came out back in 2005, but this is such a cool card. I love anything to do with the second generation starters. Such a nice card. And by that token, I'm a huge fan of Generation 1 as well, of course. Bulbasaur, as you can see there, he's my favourite Pokemon of all time. Absolutely love Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, anything to do with those guys. Had to pick this up. This is from the Diamond and Pearl era. This is from the Secret Wonders, I think it's called. This is the holo version of Venusaur. Here's one I picked up from EX Legend Maker. This is a 2006 card. There's some absolutely amazing artwork in this set, so I'm really pleased to add this one to my collection. Going for a full run of EX Legend Maker. As you may have seen in my last video, I've been picking up a lot the Arceus cards, Platinum Arceus. Do you say Arceus or Arceus? I think I always said Arceus back in the day actually. Here is a level X card, number 95. And one of the AR series cards. Now I have a couple of things that aren't too exciting, but I needed to fill gaps in my collection. From Gym Challenge we have Lieutenant Surge's Jolteon. That's a non-holo rare. Not an easy one to find though. And a base set Ivysaur. Now, of course, I thought I had a complete set of base set Unlimited. However, I've noticed that my Ivysaur was actually the fourth print, so I had to pick one of these up just to fill the gap. Now going back to 2010 when I got back into the hobby very briefly, I was buying the HeartGold and SoulSilver sets. I didn't ever have these two though, so I'm pleased to add these to the collection. There's a Noctowl and a Shuckle. These are the holo versions. And now on to some Gym Heroes cards I've picked up. Again, just filling some gaps in the collection. Blaine's Kangaskhan, non-holo Misty, Rocket's Training Gym, Erica, non-holo, Blaine's Quiz, Brock non-holo, Erica's Victory Bell, Rocket Snorlax, Erica's Clefairy, Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz, Box Golem, and a couple of spares. I think I actually ended up bidding on multiple of these and winning multiple. A lot of these actually came from a guy on Instagram called the Pokeplug. Go and check him out. As I probably told you in my last video, really good descriptions of Pokemon cards that he sells. Always a good customer service, always great prices. Check out the Pokeplug UK. Now we have a couple of promos from the Wizards of the Coast era. This is the Gold Border Meowth, which was from the Fruit Rolls promotion in the USA. Not an easy one to find in the UK. Glad to have one of these. I already had one of these actually, but I thought at the prices of these are still trading at now, I thought I'd pick up another one. That's the Gold Border Meowth. And of course, classic Ancient Mew. I had loads of these back in the day. I remember a guy turned up at a boot fair and he just dashed a load across his table, and kids everywhere were just picking them up 50p each, and they were still sealed. I don't have a sealed one anymore, but I'm glad to add one of these to the collection finally. And now my favourite set of all time, Neo Genesis, filling in some gaps in that set. Steelix, that's a holo. Cleffa, first edition. Didn't have this, it's only a non-holo, but it's a hard one to find. And I noticed that this first edition was only slightly more expensive than the Unlimited edition, so I just went for that one. And then Big Bad Feraligatr number 5. Picked up number 4 in the last video. Now I've got number 5 as well. This is an amazing card. It's not in the best condition, it's definitely not going to be going to PSA. There's a little nick in it there. A few minor scuffs on the holo. Little bits of whitening, but that will do for my binder collection. So pleased to finally add both Feraligatrs to my Neo Genesis collection. I can't even remember what I had back in the day. I know I didn't have a full set, but we're definitely close to a full set now, 20 years later. Some more amazing stuff here. Sizer from Neo Discovery. This one's a little bit off center. Can you see how the one side of the border is slightly thicker than the other side? It's a nice swirl there, I've just noticed. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get a bit closer for you. Really nice swirl. And a little bit of a Grail for me, but not as much of a Grail as the one I'm going to show you in a minute. Tyranitar. I tell you what really depresses me about this set. I probably said it in one of my previous videos, but I remember in about 2008, 2009, something like that, I was on eBay and I had a little bit of money to spend, and I thought, why don't I try and buy some of the Pokemon cards which I never had back in the day, because I think by the time this came out I was probably just getting out of the hobby. I was probably starting to be more interested in things like football and wrestling, and probably Star Wars pretty heavily as well. So I never really completed this set. I never really collected it, to be honest. I probably had a few booster packs. So I ended up buying an entire set off eBay. And the entire set cost me about £60. I think it was £65 including delivery. Now of course many of the holos from this set now go for more than 60. Very close to a full set of this now. That is an absolutely stunning card. I wouldn't be getting a 10 at PSA. It would definitely be a contender for an 8 or a 9. I'm not really too bothered about sending anything to PSA at the moment, to be honest. I'd rather have the cards in my binder than have them missing for 9 months. And now some Neo Destiny stuff. This is a set I definitely never collected back in the day. I don't think I'd even heard of it until maybe about 8 or 9 years after it came out. Just filling some gaps here. Pokemon Personality Test, Team Rocket's Evil Deeds, Light Venomoth, Light Machamp, non-holo rare, Unknown P, Dark Pupitar. That was a hard one to find. I think I've said before that the The ones with dark and light in the name aren't that easy to find. And then here's one that I'm a little bit disappointed with. I didn't realise when I bought it that it was in not as nice condition as I hoped. There's a bit of a crease in it there. Can't really see the crease too much from the back. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. I didn't pay a great deal of money for it. I think maybe the other bidders probably noticed. There's a crease there. I think I'll probably end up selling it and buying a nicer one. And then for me, an absolute holy grail. This card is one of the nicest cards I've ever seen, and I'm so proud to finally own it. Light Dragonite Holo from Neo Destiny. Such a beautiful card. I had to have this. Honestly, I threw the Master Ball to get this. I really did. I had to have this. Let's just take it out of the sleeve for a moment. Such a nice card. I think if ever there was a card which could potentially get a PSA 10, it's this one. I decided when I bought this card I didn't want to settle for second best. I didn't want to get one which was lightly played or just near mint. I had to get one which was booster fresh. And so that's it, guys. That is everything I've picked up over the last few days in the world of Pokemon. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My username is same as my YouTube, at JotoJ. And I'll see you all guys in the next Poke Pickups video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.